What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, and baby girl Courtney. RedemptionAgency.com, 23 years. Selling full-time on eBay. And we are Thursday morning. The days go by so quick. Thursday it is. Curious to see what my numbers are. When I took Pee-wee for the walk last night, we went about 9:30. So we were out about 9:30 to about 10:15. And my phone was cha-chinging. The media store was ching, 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 ching. So it looked like I know I got a couple of bulk orders while I was out. So I think they were only probably like $30 a piece or $15 a piece or so, but we'll see. I'm curious to see what I ended yesterday as, because sales have been dismal with the eBay issues. Did I list any? I didn't list yesterday. I just created drafts and took pictures. So I didn't get to experience if it's still going on with the condition and such, saying it's not there. So I'm not sure. Not sure. So let's see where we're at. So we are in the clothing store right now. And yesterday in the clothing store, $265. I mean, we're just hitting half of where I want to be over here. But part of that's my problem because I haven't been listing over here. Because I've been slacking on this store like a dummy. Like a chump. Like a chump. And the media store yesterday. Let's see. Any internationals? Nope. No international again. $452. So, whoops. Close to the 500. So at least we made it over the 700 mark. Barely, but we did. Up 45.5% from the day before. Let's see where we are for the week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. See how poor our average is. On the media store, $1,118.18. Up 4.1 from the week before. That's at least a positive. Clothing store. $810. 809.72 equals. And that's down 13.9%. It's $1,928. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday divided by 3. And we are, yes, under the 700 mark at $643 per day. Boo. Times that by 7, we're looking at a $4,500 week. All right. So, no topic to really talk about, so we'll see what I stumble across. If I could get your help, make sure you hit that like button. If you could go through those work study videos and hit that like for me on those, that would be awesome. Those are getting, let me see, they were getting only in the 80s yesterday, percentage-wise. Yeah, 80, 88, 80%, 81%. So they're not getting very many thumbs at all, period. But so it's only taken like 1 thumbs down to take the percentage down to like in the 80s, because they're only getting like 8 likes. So 8 and 9 likes. So. Even if they're not your thing, support the channel if you get anything from any information that I give in these types of videos, or just the random talking of whatever's tips and stuff. If that series of videos is not for you, just show some support for the channel. Give a little back with a little thumbs up. It's free of charge, if you will. And it'll help, maybe help push those out to the people who can use them. Because when I look at the other people's videos with the work study with me, the amount of positive feedback on those in the comments is crazy. So there is a market for it. I just got to do it right. But so I've got 2 scheduled for today, and then I'll have to schedule tomorrow's. The second one tomorrow, I changed the format up on it so that it looks better. I put the big picture. The big picture is kind of foggy with the older camera. I made that one small and made the one facing me big. And then I can move them depending on what I'm doing. So if I'm taking pictures of clothing, I can move them so you could see the back. And then if I'm standing at the desk listing or whatever, I move them so you can best see what's going on, and you get to see the dog bed. So I'm playing with different formats now that I got the routine down and what have you. So now I'm switching it up and trying to make it appear better and what have you. So just trying to progress it forward to make it a little better. But let's see here. So if I go back to the first one, I did the neti pot this morning. So if you see water just start randomly dripping out of my nose, I'm not dying. So we're at 207 on the very first one that I made. So not breaking the bank there. On the second one, I made $1.63 so far. On the third one, which was 2 days ago, so there's only going to be 1 day of numbers on it, 51 cents. And then the one yesterday, or the ones yesterday, will not have anything on them yet. Nope. But I mean, what was that? 7.9 watch hours. So 8 hours. So that means, you know, they're an hour long. So with those, when it hits the right crowd, the people who can use them, like I know a couple of you are, they're going to watch the whole thing. They're just going to let it play. And then I'm piggybacking each one off of each one. So hopefully they'll repeat and play, and that'll drive up the hours and drive up the money. So the one today at 6 p.m. Central Time is nature sounds instead of music. So you'll have nature and rain and stuff like that, birds and stuff. And then the second one will be music. So maybe I'll do that. I'll try to put one of each at least. If I do, because I want to build up so there's several a day. So we went from 1, now we're at 2. And I'm building a little bit of a bank on my computer. So eventually I'll have 3 a day. And then so I'll at least have 1 be nature sounds. The other one's probably music. Depending on who likes what. And then depending on how many views they get. If people prefer the nature sounds, then I'll do more with nature sounds. So yesterday's morning video We're at 1,700 views. After I made yesterday's video, when I made the statement, I know how to create the thumbnail to get the clicks. I'm like, do I, James? Okay, prove it. Prove it to myself. Do I know how to create the video to get the clicks? And to get a lot of clicks to me is getting near 2,000. That's like, oh, the mighty for my channel. So to be at 1,700, less than 24 hours, I proved to myself that I do know how to create it to get the clicks. And as I said yesterday, it's about trying to find that crossover to be more playful with it and still get that kind of view. So that's the little thing I got going on. So, and then the battle finally comes to an end. And then my thumbnail said, kiss it goodbye. So I was playing off the fact that I found a way to focus better by making the work with me videos the way I am. So I played off of that. So, biggity bam. I'm getting okay at this. Okay-ish. Kind of okay-ish. How about that? There's okay, there's okay-ish, and there's kind of okay. I'm kind of okay. One day I hope to be okay-ish. And I am setting them all at Premiere. I may not always be in the chat when they premiere if I forget or something happens. So I was in the chat for most of the first one yesterday. And then I started recording another work with me video after that. And I was in the chat for a little bit on the second one. Let's do some questions and comments real quick, see if I can find a topic to speak upon. Oh, some people are writing books here. Let's see what's going on here. All right. That's just my post. Good fluid video, James. Informative, introspective, and balanced. I am down 80% promoted listings, no joking. This year is the worst. And yes, James, I agree. The platform has been so wonky, not right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Devana Short. Hello, Kim. Kim. If you ever see Kim's comments she comments on everything, so I thank you for that, for the support. Click on her channel. It's Ken's Uncanny Ornaments. She makes Christmas ornaments out of cans, 10 soda cans, beer cans. Click on her name. She is doing the short thing on eBay with the listings. So if you want to see how that's doing, click on hers and click shorts. And so she's doing shorts for the new eBay tool. 887 views, 28 views, 380 views, 82 views, 79, 102 views. And how many of these are getting her new customers, right? So it's a cool thing. See, if you have something, it's going to work well for unique items, that process. For me, doing it for like every CD and stuff, it would just spam my channel for me. But I got other content on it, where this is her content now. And it's probably working well for her. 413 views, 304 views, 81, 70, 165, 478, 313, 1.4. So how many of those turned into actual sales? So that's cool. So if you have something unique, I would say do it. I might even one day go through my stuff for the unique stuff and just create a short for it, just for the hell of it. Maybe that's something I do on a Sunday or something. So yeah, so check her out, check her store out. Her store link is also on her YouTube channel. My eBay store has about 500 fewer listings. Any advice is welcome. 500 fewer listings than what? Than you previously had? Than I have? Any advice? Watch my videos? I had 2 people who said they couldn't pay to complete the offer. Yeah, that's been one of the problems on and off for quite a while also. Unable to pay. The offers, of course, still jacked. Let's see where I did. So on the media store, we're at 8:47 a.m. I've had 1 offer since 10 o'clock last night. So we're going on 11 hours with 1 offer on that channel, on this store. So that's how jacked up it is. We're gone 3 for 12 hours. 3 offers for 12 hours. Over on the other store, just sporadic. Offers at 3 o'clock yesterday. None at 4. 2 in the 5 o'clock hour. Then not another one till 11 p.m. And then 1 at 1 a.m. So over here, we're looking at 5, 12, 30, what, 2 offers in about 15, 16 hours. It's stupid. It's freaking, it's just, ugh. I don't get it. I don't get it, eBay. I guess I left the report part open. Let me see if there's anything going on the tech boards. Of course, eBay's not acknowledging anything new. Everything is in German. Welcome to eBay. Everything's in French. Yep, that happens. Oh wait, those are older ones. I guess somebody responded to them. Maybe it's happening again. Marketing coupons not showing on listing. That happens too. That's happened on and off for the past 3 years. Sometimes they'll disappear, sometimes they're there. That's 2 people saying that. The coupon banner and discounts are not showing. So, are mine? Let's see. If I can find out, get there easily. Mine are showing. Apparently that's another issue that's back on some accounts. Products ending automatically. Welcome to eBay again. When I was paying attention in InkFrog, I was having 1 to 2 items just randomly ending every day. For no reason. As I said, there was 1 item I paid attention to, relisted it. 2 days later, it ended again. I'm like, makes no damn sense. What's going on here? Message pages not loading properly. More problem with offers. Sending offers not sending. And then today, again, my clothing store, 20,000 items. Media store, 60,000 items. The clothing store has more offers to send out to watchers. I really think it's got to be the condition and stuff that's really affecting things. Because all my numbers are the same. It's saying the same amount of people are looking at my items, blah, blah, blah. That's why I don't trust those numbers. I don't trust him at all. I'll read this paragraph and then we'll move on. Let's see. Last year was bad, but this year, so far, took the cake in a bad way. There is no point in getting upset or angry about it because the only person that suffers is yourself. For granted, I care about sales numbers a lot because this is how I make a living. But if you are doing everything you could do in order to make sales and eBay fucked it up every day with never-ending glitches, just go with the flow. Save your mental stress. And that's why I don't stress on it anymore. That's why I try not to harp on it for too long. Nothing is going to change unless eBay fires the CEO, Jamie. eBay lost its identity, and if eBay wants to succeed, it needs to go back to its roots, pre-owned items. For eBay to focus on expensive items with the most dumbest retard move ever. Retard. We go back to the word retarded from yesterday's video, where he's using it in this case properly, where somebody or something of sound mind is doing something stupid. eBay is retarded, while the CEO and the decision makers are retarded. And also focus on trading cards is also stupid as hell. Yeah, eBay needs Elon, an Elon type of leader, not a clueless leader. I don't know if Elon would be the person. He don't know nothing about this stuff either. We need somebody in there who's been a long time seller who understands the sales side of eBay. We don't need somebody who's ran Walmart. I don't think we need somebody who can send us to Mars. We need somebody who is familiar with how eBay, the history of eBay, and how it all should work. But one of the biggest problems is you're appeasing shareholders. Maybe the fact that they're buying back so much of their stock right now is a good thing for the future, especially if they get rid of fire the CEO and get somebody in there who understands it. Because if it's done properly, it's going to take a hit for a few years. It just is. Because if I was in there doing it, the promoted listings would be changed up. The first thing I would change is I would make two separate, when you search for something, you got two columns. You've got the promoted column and you've got the organic column. The organic column is based off of eBay of yesteryear. The promoted is the eBay of future, and you're running them both. So you're going to get organic sales and you're going to get promoted sales. That's how I would do it. I would have a split page. I would find a way to make it happen and do it. And so the numbers may take a hit for a short time until you get buyers back. And obviously, I think what I would do is just start building a whole damn website, a new website. Stop trying to build on this old platform with new technology. Build one that's going to work properly. Teach AI to run half of it as eBay of yesteryear and the other half to run it as a promoted company, a promotion company. One column is a resale company. The other one is a advertising company. That's what I would do. But hey, who am I? I'm just a freaking dumbass from South City who is barely making it through life. And it's not on his intelligence. All right, let's go. It's on his rugged good looks. Okay, not that either. let's go. Rugged. Yeah, right. I don't think rugged's ever been used to describe me. All right, let's go. All right, we're going to get these few clothing items knocked out right quickness. Right quickness. We got Spring Grand National Cruise. Or Grand Run, I should say. I say Grand National. Shirt sold for $7, headed to Clintwood, Virginia. Alrighty. 10, 12, 10. Lisa. Ooh, that's an ugly one. I don't like that one. Lisa. Next up, we've got a Zikango hat. So for $10, headed to New York. New York. Evan. And what happens with like I never even see anything about eBay Live. Like I've seen it once and then I totally forget all about it. Like that's a thing, right? Still? Or was it just here's the link on the homepage. Okay, so it's still a thing. Looks like it's only card-related stuff right now. Oh wait, we got a crystals. But are they selling or are they... Like, I don't even know how this works. It's not loading anyway. Oh, there we go.
His friend, it will be delivered in 12 to 15 days. We have almost all kinds of the crystals. If any...
It just sounds like they're advertising. Let me see if I can find one that looks like they're actually selling something. I haven't looked at this stuff yet.
The virgin, then the foil, now the big boy, the sketch. Print count on these. JT.
I don't see nothing. It's very confusing. Here's a coin one. Somebody's actually showing a coin. Okay. Well, it was.
I'll do like 280 on her, if anybody's interested. 280 zip.
They all got decent viewers. I don't know enough about it yet. Maybe that's something I look into. All right, next up we got Cardinals Stadium giveaway hat. Sold for $10.50, headed to Trenton, Illinois. Sandro. Some TK Axel denim jeans. So for $19, headed to Eaton, Ohio. How do you get them in here? Let's just take the easy route. Quick and easy route instead. So I got a phone call saying that my UPS account was short $10. Go to ups.com/ and it gave me all these things. I go there and nothing comes up. No page comes up. I'm like, okay. Or it went to UPS, but it said page not found. I'm like, okay. So I don't know if it's legit or what. Steven? They gave me some kind of account number. So I don't know if I should stop in there today and ask what the hell's up. Or if I should just wait and get something in the mail. You would think they would send something in the mail also. I mean, they got my address. It's on the paper. Or if there was a shipment and it's short, when I know it wasn't because I've done them. Minor league baseball team, Jumbo Shrimp, Bold City. So for $21, headed to Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, my sinuses are a mess, and I got to vacuum the house today because the house is a mess. Every time I vacuum, my sinuses get worse. So stirring up dust and stuff. Maybe I'll open up the front windows, open up the back door, and just let the wind blow stuff through the house. If there is wind today, just blow stuff through the house, out of the house. I've always, not always, but I've dreamt of like creating a vacuum type of system that keeps the hair clean, and it's not a robot, but it's two like strip vacuums on each side of the room, and one blows and the other one sucks. So it blows hair and dirt that's on the floor, across the floor, and into the other vacuum. Probably inefficient and stuff, but for some reason that idea has always been stuck in my head. I never really thought about it or gave it much time or anything like that. It's just always been an idea in my head. Who knows, maybe in an alternate universe I created that and like I'm a billionaire right now. Stranger things happen. Right. So we only got 2 on there. So what I'll do is just get another one and put those in here. Alright. Scan for. Da, 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 do, 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 do. Again, another day with no international. It's a freaking mess, man. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. Yeah. It's a shit show. Mim Shannon CD. So for $5, headed to Merrifield, Virginia. Merrifield. Boink. Here I go with the nose itching again. It was bad last night. So I wasn't surprised to have that big old hurt in the back of my head again this morning when I woke up. But normally it comes during the middle of the day. It'll just pop up out of nowhere and I'll just have like this freaking pain for 2 to 3 hours. No matter what I do, make it go away. So this morning before I got up, I was hanging my head off the bed upside down. I turned on my stomach to see if I could get anything to come forward. And then I did the neti pot. I'm like, well, hopefully this will keep it going for the day. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, next up. Bert Higgins. Look at that. So for $9. Headed to Roanoke, Virginia. Roanoke. There's some history for you. Roanoke. Marshall. Next up, I'm gonna just flip these over. Jeez. Gordon Lightfoot CD. So for $5, headed to Eastlake, Ohio. Oh, you want priority mail, huh? Yep, you pay for it. Priority you get. Dior. PYT. This is from the this was from the Springfield bookstore where I bought all the media that he bought out the Hastings because it's got that squiggly line on it. So for $13, headed to Port St. Lucie, Florida. Dude, I got stacks of freaking media that I've taken pictures of so far with that camera. And so I put that, I told you that camera, they put it up for $88. So I put that link on one of the videos, work with me videos, but then they took it off. So I don't know what happened there. So I went searching again, and now I found a $59 one. So I'm like, okay. So I put that link on the other videos. So the link is there, I think, if they didn't take it off. So the camera is back. I think it said it had 3 left for $59. Joseph. I think 12 of you guys have bought from me on that. Let's see, yeah, 12 for $24 in affiliate revenue. Thank you. Here's a recent statement. Because they are focused on all the new areas, AI, certified open box, the new crap with putting what they feel is best in the specific search. Sad when we have to scroll past 20 random items just to get to a specific brand or model number that we want. Ain't that the truth? That search And the fact that you get so much junk that you are not looking for is so annoying. Not just that. Where my tab at? Here we go. How many people are just giving up? They may think they're helping, but they're making things worse, because how many people are just giving up because they can't find it? Or they don't want to scroll past freaking 200 items to find their item. Or scroll 30 items of things that they didn't ask for. It's ridiculous. Arabian Prince, she's got a big posse. My posse. My posse. So now I'm starting up a posse to come and look for you. Not this song, but we're gonna put a stop to what you want to do, you whore. Da-da-da-da-da. That's all you are. Anthrax. Song made for Tipper Gore. Sold for $5, headed to Fairbanks, Alaska. Nose itch. You are. You may be offended by words like fuck or shit, dick, but you don't have the fucking right to discriminate me for saying it, you fucking whore. Snake River Conspiracy cassette, sold for $5, headed to Fort Lupton, Colorado. Watch your mouth, James. I got kids in the room when I'm playing your video. I'm sorry. But your kids are going to learn it one day. Might as well teach them now not to say it. They're going to say it anyway. And it's really bad words, really bad. No, it's vocabulary. Bad words are not really bad. People just say they're bad. Bad words are really good. They evoke emotion. Sarah McLachlan. So for $6, headed to Longmont, Colorado. Bad words. I'm going to start a new campaign. Bad words are not bad. Campaign. Stop acting like they are, and they won't be. It's a simple equation. Don't act like bad words are bad, and they won't be bad. Simple math. Next up, are you ready? Hey! For a 45 lot, yeah. This is reminding me of the place I want to go back to. So on the way back from Smoky Mountains, I found a place in Tennessee, this indoor flea market, which was awesome. And I had barely any room in my car. I barely got a box of 45 records in there. So I wanted to go back with an empty car. This place was awesome. So I bought a whole box of line dancing 45s for $100 from a guy in there. So somebody came in and bought 3 of them in their buy 2 get 2. So 3 of these are from that. I paid $100 for the box, and I don't even remember how many had in it now. I don't know, 500, 600, I'm not sure. Anyway, sold for $18, $18, $18, and then $8 for the other one. Buy 2, get 2 free. So 18 plus 18 is what they spent, basically. And I paid $100 for the whole box. So Footprints in the Sand, that's one of them. Christmas Time is coming, that's another one. And then Santa Claus is Coming, and that's another one. Ralph Records. So pretty cool stuff. I knew it would take forever to sell. That's why I only offered him $100 for the whole box. And then an Eddie Lawrence. Headed to Austin, Minnesota. And it's made me money. And that's how you run a business with slow sell-through rate stuff. You get it in bulk, you get it next for nothing, you get it listed quick, and when it sells, you make money. So $36 just on those three right there. Boink. Beautiful. To Anthony. Actually, he may come up with the number 100. One of us did. I don't remember. I don't remember if he threw out 100 or if I threw out 100 to buy the whole box. And here's one of my Hastings buyout CDs, which I'm still constantly making money on. This CD sold for $6, headed to Springfield, Missouri. Again, another way to run the business. Buy out stores, 10 cents a piece. List it quick, easy to ship. Make money for years to come. And that is the bonus of not having to go out every day and find fast flipping items. You get to sit back, relax. Well, not really, technically. Still working every day to put more and more of that stuff up. Next up, are you ready for an LP lot? $8, $5, $5, $5, buy two, get two free. We got Jefferson Starship. We got Poco. We got Jefferson Starship. And we got Harry Gross. Headed to Concord, Georgia. So these were the two lots that must have sold while I was walking last night. Drew. Oh, or these two could have been. I got two more lots here. So, are you ready for a CD lot? Yeah. We got Roxette Look, $5. Diana Ross working overtime, $5. Enya, Watermark, $5. And Midnight Oil. Buy two, get two free. I'm sure they're used. Headed to Vancouver, Washington. Biggity bam. One, 0, 12, 3. Gerald. Gerald. Next up, are you ready for another CD lot? We got Pink, $5. We got Melissa Etheridge single, $6.50. Elton John Greatest Hits 2, $5, and Enigma, $5. Headed to Windmere, Florida. That one can use resurfacing. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Do not seal, James. All right, Vaseline cassette. So for $5, headed to Portland, Oregon. Chuck Berry CD. Sold for $5, headed to Eugene, Oregon. Oh, maybe it's just because I've been doing this so long. Like, I get more excited finding a huge amount of slow-moving stuff more than I would get excited about finding 1 or 2 fast-moving items. Just because I know how long those items are going to make money for me. Like, I don't have to do any more work. I do work once and it makes money for me for years. Where with quick moving items, you're always having to do work. You do the work once and you get paid for years on end. I like that. Kenny Chesney CD, sold for $5, headed to Owasso, Oklahoma. I think people kind of don't pay attention to that. Why are they so stuck together? You know, they don't realize that. They don't utilize that. To me, that's business, right? You do something once and it makes money for years on end. To me, that's the way you do business. Maybe I'll play with that idea with my thumbnail today. You have all these people pushing fast sell-through rate stuff. That's the way to go. That's the way to go if you want to work and to look for stuff every day. And you never want a day off. Unless you get so far ahead, you can take a day off. Don't Tread on Me pen. Sold for $5, headed to Odenton, Maryland. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying you have to do a lot of work at the beginning, just like any other business. You got to do a lot of hard work at the beginning to get ahead of the game. No matter which route you take. John. And finally, are you ready? We just got 2 upward, I think they're compilations. Maybe? I'm not sure, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, $5 and $6.50. Headed to Hallettsville, Texas. Resurface one of these. Don't see it. 5. Karen. And we shall print. My name is Prince, and I am funky. My name is Prince, the one and only. I think Prince was like kind of like my, I don't know if you want to call it a wake-up call, but he's like the one person that made me realize how easy us common folks are going to be forgotten after we die. You rarely hear anything about Prince too much anymore, about anything, right? Kind of the same with Michael Jackson, but Prince was my wake-up call. Somebody of that stature, that creativity, that level of entertainer, and he's rarely talked about, and in 50 years, he'll probably be talked about even less. In 100 years, will his name even be mentioned anymore? 5 days after I'm gone, and everybody's probably already forgot who I am. So, you know what I mean? So in comparison, time-wise, it's kind of like my wake-up call. Like, you know what? Do what's going to make you freaking happy. Don't give a rat's ass about anybody or anything else. As long as you're not hurting somebody, just do it. Stop playing the society game of you have to be this or you have to be that or you gotta do this or you gotta do that. No, fuck that. If you're not hurting nobody, do it. Do it, I say. Because James told you to. Because James says if Prince can be forgotten, I sure as hell can be forgotten. I should put that on a shirt. If Prince can be forgotten, do you really think anybody's going to remember who you are? I'm going to do my printout. My printout before I forget. I got a few items to resurface here. I think I made 3 videos yesterday. Work with me videos. I didn't want to jump all in like I normally do with things because I normally burn out really quick if I do jump all in and then I give it up, right? So I still want to make sure it's still enjoyable. So I was doing 1 a day, then 2 a day, and then yesterday I think I did 3. Today I'll do 3 and maybe push for 4. Because I have to take a little time off to answer the emails and take offers and stuff like that after every video. Just because I don't want to show that stuff on screen. Give away anybody's buyer information or anything like that, right? So, because I wouldn't want eBay to use that against me for whatever reason. All right. nice talk day. Thank you guys. And I will see you all. Oh, well, let me see what I'm doing today so far. We're at 9:30. Let me see what today's money's coming in at. See if we're going to get 250 by 10. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Let's see. Whoop, we're 118 in the media store. And $30 in the other store. So we're about 150 going on 10. So, all right, that's where I'm at. All right, hope you all have a good day. Please, even if you don't watch the videos, hit those like buttons for me if you could. I'd appreciate it. Maybe it'll help push it out to the right people. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.